three of the families who really had a lot of interaction with the black community. They do a lot of work together, socialize together. And I mentioned the Huffmans. My paternal grandmother was a Huffman too there, and so you know, both sides of my paternal grandparents associated quite readily. And the Joyces there, you know, quite, as I say, so cool bunch of people, and the Joyces and the McLeans had a lot of interaction together. And back then, though, you know, the Catholics and Protestants kind of shun each other a little bit. And there'd be a little bit of rumble in the background, boy, you know, the draw is just so strong, you know, that we overcame that obstacle quite readily. And I learned a lot more history from my own family, from a Joyce gal. She was born a Joyce and moved away. But when you come back for funerals, mainly, I get lots of scoop from her, including the interaction with the black settlement there. Well, I'm going on too far. I hope I feel any ask any questions. I hope, yeah.
No, you didn't go on too long. This is really interesting to us.
I hope no.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I see is the area referenced by different things, wondering if you could help. I see Pleasant Ridge, Lancaster, Slabtown, B-Town. Are these all different names for similar areas? Are they just very close together?
Yeah, they're communities. Like B-Town is an unincorporated village, and it's our town seat. We're right on the very northeast corner of B-Town Township right here. Okay. But there's a lot of mining going on around B-Town, and you can see in the plat book, B-Town was plotted out. I had 100 lots at one time because you thought it would become a mining metropolis back at one time, and you know, there's a lot of speculation. Right. Going on, and also the little community of Slabtown. Now, the proper name of Slabtown is Florida Fountain because there's a large spring there, but there's a sawmill there. In fact, my grandparents had an interest, 1/4 interest in that sawmill there, and there's so much lumber sawing going on, a byproduct of a lumber mill, slabs. You know, it's a bark and a rounded circumference of the log you cut off to get it flat in order to make dimensional lumber. So that became Slabtown. And also, I think, yeah, you can see where that plot occupied about 20 plots. Any speculation going on there. That's going to be. Well, now, I remember maybe about a dozen people lived in Slabtown. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses. I remember it was Slabtown. But now there's 2 houses in Slabtown, and a lot of other periphery buildings. There's a cemetery down there, a small local cemetery. We're kind of, I don't know if blessed what's the right word, but we got a lot of small local cemeteries around here. And talking to well, like at 20 years old, I was always interested in what happened past here. So I try to talk to old people around that 65 years older. Wow. And I am, and back then, most of them were glad to talk to me. And it came out, there's a lot of burials just unmarked, just here. Yeah. You know, back then, if bad disease or something, they just take them out and bury them, and quite a few people might have known it, but that's just the way it was.
So you mentioned Detroit. We assume Chicago, but where did the Green family, the Grimes family, the Shepherds, where did they go when they left here? Did you?
A lot of them went to Detroit. It seemed like Detroit was a draw here. And the settlement kind of started with disintegrated in about 1880. Yeah. You can see if you've got time on a study, you see kind of downgrade. I got 2 fat books here, 1877, 1895, and 1918 here. And you see it's kind of critical. It was 1895. That's when you saw the Shepherd farm was 320 acres. And the Shepherd built that from 80 acres to 320 acres in about 12 or 15 years. Wow. Very, very progressive. sad that even the generations that were born here after they're free from slavery still experience that enthusiasm
Right.
of being on the own,
Yeah.
and because they knew how to do it when they were in slavery, but you couldn't practice, the right way. They said, oh, if only you do it right.
Right, yeah. So can you tell us, did they have, was it mostly subsistence growing? Were they growing mostly for family? Were they growing market, were there market crops?
They quite quickly grew more than what they needed
Mhm.
for this society,
Yeah.
They seem to, they seem to find the markets
Wow.
readily
Mhm.
here. Of course, back in 1900, there's a cheese factory every 3-4 miles.
Mhm.
And so and you pretty always would patronize the local factory because transportation is expensive.
Right.
Back then, and I remember riding to cheese factory with my dad and I was a little boy, and that cheese factory right about 3/4 mile to the southwest of here.
Mhm.
And I remember seeing, the black papers coming in
Okay.
too. Back in the 40s, there's very few milk trucks around the farm to pick up, and back then it's in gallon cans, and you didn't have what's called bulk trucks and bulk tanks at that time. Yeah.
So, they talk a lot about the integrated churches and the integrated schools.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Okay, well, the church was just right down Slaptown Road here, about 3/4 mile. It was on the corner of Thomas Green land. He donated, they land for church and for cemetery both. Okay, we better hit upon a cemetery story with it. The Shepherds was a predominant family, came here in 1850s. The slave owners freed them back in Virginia and brought them here and sold the land for $1.50 an acre. He could afford to give it to him. He wanted to give it to him. He said, no, if we got to obligate them to add an incentive to do well, so he charged $1.50 an acre. So the Shepherd grew predominant family, and they created a family cemetery on their farm. And only shepherds seem to have died for a few years. Well, a man by the name of Samuel Gatlin was married to a shepherd gal, and she died in childbirth. So he went working for local farmers. All of a sudden, he got the local white farmer's daughter pregnant. So that got to be quite a flap. The guy, Judd was the farmer's name. He was upset, but he wasn't that, but some other people shot Gatlin. That wasn't their damn business. And he lived for, 10 hours, something like that. And died, okay, the only black cemetery was the Shepherd family cemetery. Well, the Shepherd was going to let Gatlin be buried in their family plot. So Aspen Thomas Green donated land for another cemetery. Beside the Shepherd Cemetery, right back in the middle of nowhere, non-accessible. Well, so they started another cemetery right along the public road, and Samuel Gatlin was the very first burial there. This happened in 1883. And after that, there's still a few burials back here. The shepherds, I think, as far as I know, it's only shepherds buried in that cemetery, and there's 11 burials there altogether. But there's only about 3 stones you can find. These a lot of stones are low, ground level stones, and over the years, it's quite natural. Somebody grows and come down, and then land is just left natural. You leave the land natural, it starts to build up soil because anything grows, moves back to soil, and pretty soon the ground level just overtakes anything that's in the ground.
All right,
currently.
yeah.
Back in about 63 or 4, the DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution, came green, cleaned up the cemetery. They dug quite a few stones up to probe and found them. And back then, you could find pretty all stones, but that's like 50 years ago.
Right,
Now they got covered up
sure.
again. But the university took it on themselves to clean it up a little bit 3-4 years ago again. line fence, our property borders is right there.
Okay.
Line fence goes right, so when I'm out spraying brush sometimes, shoot over the fence, and keep the brush down a little bit.
So the university owns the land that the Green Farm, that the Shepherd Cemetery?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Other questions? Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Maureen, I think you touched on it a little bit with the shepherds coming, so it was because there was a Virginia man that owned them as slaves, and then when they were freed, he said, okay, you can go north, and just said here's an opportunity to own land he had.
Yeah.
And then how about the Greens?
Okay, you got me, yeah, the Greens, I think the Green bought their first land, no, let's see. No, I think the Greens came with $700 in the pocket.
Okay, so they must have heard about it, or were they
Yeah.
related
Well,
to shepherds? or
I
friends?
tell you, it was really, seemed like the grapevine must have been very, very strong.
Okay.
The word that we got around, the Underground Railroad,
Uh-huh.
it seemed like almost as strong as the internet is now. The word got back, because I gotta imagine, if I worked all my life, and I had to do exactly what I told, nothing else. That's probably why my brother couldn't farm for dad, because my brother was passive, and my dad liked to be the boss.
Uh-huh.
So my dad said, Ed, you do this, Ed, do this. And I might do this, but I'd do it, well, I thought easier, better way. But instead, so my father, he kind of grudgingly wanted me to have the farm. But it wasn't very long, for 4 5 years, all of a sudden he's telling people around town how great a farmer I was going to be. Yes, yes. And see, as soon as I had control, well, I made mistakes. When my dad got on, he'd go, oh, you should have screwed up there. I said, yeah, I know I screwed up. But if I do it right more than half the time, I'm ahead of the game.
Do you have, any of your children, are they still farming?
Yes, no, I had 2 sons, and one son had allergies. It wasn't able to farm. My older son, he was very aggressive, progressive, wanted to work. I set him up in custom combine business. He's 19 years old, bought a brand new combine, and that's what he wanted to do. He did one of the first custom combine. I'm sorry, I'm turning that. You got to keep on hard of hearing, so I got to try to listen intently. And you ask questions, try to speak directly at me.
And stand up, we'll stand up if we have a question.
I mean, technology, $5,000 for hearing aids.
I think I'm sorry.
I worked in power plant for 7 years, and that's before we knew enough to protect ourselves from noise. It wasn't the farm that did it, because I was conscious of the noise on the farm. I was cautious of that, and it just kept progressing. Yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think I met, did I meet one of your sons who he's a,
Well, my younger son, of course, as we knew, is greedy, he couldn't farm, he had allergies.
okay,
And my younger son, he first custom combine
okay.
in the area, because back then, there's very few combines, we wasn't need combines, we never shelled corn, we picked it out of the year, we corn picked, put it in corn press and dried it out that way, so he was kind of a pioneer on combining corn, and so we tried to promote this is the way to do it. Folks, it's a lot easier, which it did, but, it's like anything else, you got to, sell
Right.
the idea. And pretty soon you had 3 combines.
Okay.
And so we thought that was going to do, but then we had quite a few land holdings then, with rental and own. Back then with, and in 1985, you got, I might have heard the ag industry had a financial crunch in 85. All of a sudden the 70s was fantastic for farmers, and so the lending institutions couldn't throw enough money at us. So all of a sudden we were on the line,
Right.
and we were next to going under in 85. seminars in 2 winters. We had ducks all lined up pretty good, and pretty soon I went to a financial institution that was going to throw me off the farm. I said, hey, this isn't the way it's going to work. I said, this is what we're going to do.
All right,
That's right.
that's good, that's good. So you said there were 2 financial crises, one was in '85.
Well, it wasn't general, we had our own little financial crisis. It wasn't in Wag in 68.
Okay.
The farm was 9 years and it wasn't working. See, my father is old, he's done with the farm, so everything just went downhill for the last 10 years he's there. So, okay, I had 500 acres of property, but what do I do with it?
Wow,
You know, I didn't have the facility to operate it
right,
with, and I just couldn't get my head above water, so I left the farm apart after 7 years.
okay,
I came back in 1974. Then, because I thought I'd saved enough money and I thought I'd have enough money to farm forever, and we kind of went in debt, grew too much, and all of a sudden, in the early 80s, the interest shot up